guys, so welcome to the final installment, part one of the final installment of my organizational series. This is going to be the entire room. Now, if you notice, I'm actually filming from a different angle. That's because I rearranged my beauty area, the beauty room, and yeah, I really enjoyed. Well, actually, no, it was Nelson's idea. He had this set up. I'm going to just show you the room, like how the room is organized and laid out. And then in the following video coming up will be my entire makeup collection. Just to wrap this whole series up. I really enjoyed doing this series, and I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you took away something that could help you organize, or just you enjoyed it. A couple of questions that I did want to address. Number one, it's a lot. It is, and it's a lot of makeup. I know. So number one. Number two, I don't do declutter videos. I don't film them because when I declutter, like, first off, I do it about 3 times a year, like overhaul. Now granted, when people come over, they always going through my makeup collection, my friends and family, but like when I sit down, I'm like, I'm getting rid of crap. My mom always comes over, usually my brother's girlfriend comes over, my 1, 2, 3 friends come, so it's like it's a night, it's an event, and we're sipping wine and we're having fun, and I give it away, or I throw it in the trash. Like if stuff is old, I go through that stuff too, and I just don't film it. It's not something that I sit and do by myself. I always invite them over for it, and like it's not something that yeah, it doesn't need to be filmed. If I ever decide to just sit down, all right, I'm gonna go through this, I'll think about it, but I don't want people to assume that I never throw anything away because you don't see it on the video. Please understand that my entire life is not always on video, and just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But no, I definitely, with a collection this big, you definitely need to declutter and go through and get rid of crap all the time. I also, I wouldn't call this a job, although I do gain revenue from this, and it's still a hobby to me. It's just a hobby that pays me back sometimes. That's what I'll call it. And with that, there is investing that goes in, there is time that goes in. I don't feel as though I have to defend beauty YouTubers and like beauty reviewers, but sometimes like when I see comments on other people's videos and I see things like, you have to, okay, if you're into makeup, clearly you're watching this video, you're into makeup. If you're looking to purchase something, it doesn't have to be makeup, or you're like, what do you do? Well, now in this day and age, we can look up reviews. We can listen to other people's experiences. We can read reviews, whether it's from Amazon or Sephora or wherever. Someone bought this product, or someone was sent this product. Someone has this product and is trying it out for you to understand and help you determine whether or not you're going to buy it or not. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying this is like the job that's saving the world, but this job is needed for a lot of people. This hobby, a lot of people appreciate this hobby. So if you're a makeup reviewer, or even well, we'll start with makeup review. If you're a makeup reviewer and this is your job on YouTube, or this is, you're helping people by doing this, I don't understand the criticism of having so much, like we're reviewing. I don't know. We know this. People who have makeup collections, we know this. Also, if you're not a makeup reviewer, or even if you're on YouTube, you're just an enthusiast and you like to do tutorials and you like to teach and you like to do whatever, you're not a professional or whatever. It's a hobby. It's a collection. It's art as well, you know. I know makeup goes bad and people, whatever, you know, it's an art form. It's an art, you know. We always use the comparisons like, you never ask an artist why he has so much paint, or you never ask a carpenter why he has tools, and then the main rebuttal is, but makeup can go bad. Okay, I mean, I don't know what else. Food goes bad and people always buy more than what they need in the grocery store. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's weird. I understand some of the points, but also you have to respect the hustle and respect the art. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so this is gonna be the organization of the room and why my stuff is laid out. Now I've had different layouts in this room, but there are some core values and some core things that I always take into consideration when I'm rearranging the room. Okay, so one of them is I like to have everything in with in arm's reach. So with that being said, with that core value being number one, I do not like to get up a lot, like when I'm doing my makeup and whatever. With that number one, there's two things that you need to do. Number one is invest in a rolly chair. Your chair needs to have wheel. I love the cute vanities. They're just at the wall with a little stool, and you have everything there. Everything in reach, and you just have the little stool. But with a room this big, or with a makeup collection this big where things are quite around, you're gonna need a chair with some wheels. So I just have an office chair that squeaks a lot, but that is number one. Number two is that determines your makeup should surround you, and that's how I view it. When I need everything in arm's reach, it's like, it doesn't have to be all on one wall and right there, but it can be around you. I have like about half the room is dedicated to my makeup and filming studio, and it surrounds me. As you can see, my lipsticks are here. Even before, in my other rooms, when my other setups, when I was in that corner, stuff was behind me. Like, it surrounds me. I'm in it. Like, it surrounds me, and that is important to have everything in arm's reach. So have it surround you and invest in a chair with some wheels. Another thing is, I do not organize by the order that I put the things on. I don't know why. It's not that I made a purpose decision to not do that, but I organize more so about what fits where and the best way to display them. Those are the two things that I look at. Some things are just, like, for example, foundations need to stand up. I used to have my foundations laying down, but one, I have so many of them, and two, they settle. I like them to all stand up, and so they had to be somewhere where it could be tall and they could stand up. Same thing with like setting sprays and things like that. So that is why they are where they are. I like all my brushes visible as well. However, again, something within arm's reach, I have a lot of brushes, so after a while, the cups with the brushes in it kind of got more in the way than convenient. And so I invested in things that rotate. Things that rotate will be your friend as well. I always keep some things that I do keep at even closer reach. Things that I use every day, such as moisturizers, facial sprays, tools, my lip balm, things like that. As well as, from a beauty reviewer standpoint, I do not put things in the drawers, or I do not file things away into the makeup collection until they are used and I'm done filming or reviewing. So I always make sure I have a certain area for new products or things that I'm reviewing, things that I need to film a haul video on. I don't like to keep them in the bags. Like, I get new makeup, I open it up and I want to play with it and use it. And so I make sure I have a designated area for those little things. And I just always do. I have a designated place. That's one way to keep clean and organized, whether it's a basket or a drawer. I don't like to put them in a drawer, like have it like a top drawer for new stuff, because then I'm still not looking at it. But something that has all my new things and things that I'm reviewing, just so they're always in my eye every day, every time I sit down here. I think that is it for that. I've explained some things in the smaller videos, like if I have a lot of one brand, it goes together, things like that. But I'm just going to show you the room, give you a quick room tour, and some things that I haven't mentioned in individual videos. Some things, and then I'm going to do an overall makeup collection video, because that's classic tradition on a beauty channel. I'm going to do that. But we're going to start with just how this room is organized. So let's go ahead and get to the door. Okay, you guys, so my room, my beauty studio is sort of set up twofold, two halves of the room. So this half is more of like my office and closet area. This is my desk and computer where I edit all my videos, as well as a closet here. One of two closets. That's me. I also have a closet in the hallway, but this is where like all my everyday clothes, I'm getting ready for work, I'm in here and things like that. This board, Nelson wrote his cleaning list on it, but this board I got from Michaels. No, I'm lying. No, I did get it from Michaels. White and gold. I got it on clearance. It was like a huge sale, and it was like all things of this brand were like 40% off or 60% off, and I got an extra 40% off coupon. It was something like that. That would be 100% off, but it was a lot of percent off. This retails for about 80 bucks, and I got it for like $18 or $19, and I had to pick it up. So white and gold, and yeah, it goes. And up there I organize my videos, and in the green is what is uploaded each day. Things like that. And I have a little shelf here with just some trinkets and other things, Harry Potter shelf, all that type of stuff. Like I have shelves here, and these are just my Harry Potter pops and Nickelodeon things from Nick boxes and such. But yeah. And there's Gary. Here's my beta. So going into the makeup corner, so I have it set up. I have this thing here from IKEA with hair things in it. 2 acrylic drawers here. And then we have 3 IKEA Lindemann tabletops with legs. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And they're put in an L shape. An L shape is just the best way for functionality to get a lot of area, you know. Things on top. There's my Impressions vanity mirror. And you keep going around. And I have 2 tall Alex drawers here. My shorter Alex drawers are under the vanity area. And you keep going around. We have shelves for some display things. This little trinket houses all my makeup remover stuff. That is out in the open because at the end of the day, I do not want to be searching for makeup remover. It's there. It's going to be there. It's going to be out. And then we have my lip collection here. See how I use this little thing to make a wall to separate this from the office area. Just so I can feel like it's 2 different rooms and yeah, and utilize the space better. I actually just did this. These are all my Milani lippies in these organizers that I got from IMAX. If I find something else cool to go display on that shelf, they can go back in the organizers. But I thought they were pretty up there. All right. And so I went over some things, a couple other things. Brushes. I like my brushes readily available. These are organizers from Pampered Chef. I spray painted them gold. Found them on eBay. I also keep my lights here. So there's the table's not all the way to the wall, by the way. And so I have my studio lights here, and they're great for just putting your makeup on anyway. And my ring light right there in the middle, and then I set my camera down, and this is how I film, and this is how I set it up. My vanity mirror is just like sort of in the corner there. That's not the brightest it goes, but that's just what I have. I like to keep that on hand at my beauty station. I also, well, duh. I like to keep, if I don't want these lights on, I'll use that light. Another thing that I like to keep on hand at my beauty station is a phone charger. I spend a lot of time here playing around and swatching and doing things, and I have my phone with me, and so I always like to have a phone charger. Right now, I keep my wireless charger here from Samsung. I keep my wireless charger right here, and I'll set the phone down, or I'll plug in my charger, but I always keep this one here. I hope these tips can help you. Like if you're putting together a vanity, something you might want to think about. I always keep a couple extra outlets, so I have like an extension cord or a surge protector for when you want to plug in your hair straightener, when you want to plug in, because I have a lot of lights here and they're plugged in to a surge protector and everything. But I'm like, if I need to plug something else in, what do I do? My mirror has a little outlet on it. I got this little guy from the dollar store, which is cute, but I always recommend having 1 or 2 free outlets for those things you need to plug in and you forget about. Again, I like to keep things on hand, my facial sprays and things. Like I said, when I go through the makeup collection, you'll see everything that I have. But then I keep new things that I'm filming videos on, a lot of IMAX stuff, filming videos on, as well as this overlap bin with some palettes and stuff that are new. I like to keep that. And always something make the room smell good. I keep my planner. My planner goes everywhere I go. I actually I always have a planner, but I just bought a new planner because Michael's had 2018, 2019 planners on sale, and when stressed, I'll start a new planner. And so I picked this one up. It starts actually in July, but then I don't know if you can see that, but then I got the calendar extension pack, and I put May and June in there, so I can start now. And I plan videos in this. I do everything in here. Work, school, life, videos, and everything. I keep it wherever I am. Right now it's on here because I wrote a list of videos that I wanted to film and I had to reference it. And yeah, so that's really, decor will change. White and gold is the theme, the magic of makeup. I love that picture. I painted it or just wrote it with gold paint. It's not really extravagant. My Gryffindor crest and things like that. Just that I want to, things that make me happy. This is definitely my happy place. It's definitely a place where I relax. It's definitely a place where I can spend hours and hours and hours. It's a place that if you have a place like that, you want it comfortable and you want it customized for you. And so that's basically what I did with this room. So, yeah. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them down below. My makeup collection will be coming soon. That is a long video to film and edit, but it's coming, you guys. Yeah, I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.